When should you take your kids to the range and teach them how to shoot? Well, of course, every child is different and you know your kids best, but according to the NRA, when your child demonstrates good behavior, reasoning, and self-control at age 6, 7, or 8, this may be a good time to take them to the range and teach them how to shoot. Of course, only under strict guidance and control. Also, when they start asking about shooting, that may be a time as well. Obviously, they need to be able to hold a weapon under their own power and dexterity. And of course, you know your child best, so if you don't think they're ready, they probably aren't. Teach them NRA's 3 basic safety rules. Always keep the weapon pointed in a safe direction. Always keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. And always keep the weapon unloaded until ready to use. I've created a video on kids' firearm safety tips. Please see that video for more information on safety tips involving firearms and kids. I think you should teach them as early as possible about firearm safety. Please see the link in the description at the end of this video for more information on that. You can start them off with BB guns because they're not toys, they're low velocity, and it will give them a good starting point to teach them about safety and gun operation. You can give them incentives such as if you do well with this BB gun or rifle, we'll move on to the .22 rifle. The NRA recommends talking to them in their own language, of course, so instead of saying something like, know your backstop, you might want to say something like, if you fire this gun into this wall, it can go through and hit someone on the other side. And you can actually demonstrate by shooting at targets and showing them that some of the rounds can go through targets based on what they're made of. And remember, with an estimated 300 million guns in America, it's likely that your child will encounter a firearm at some point. All kids need to learn about gun safety. Please see my video, 3 Best Tips for Storing Guns Safely. When I brought my girls to the range for the first time to teach them how to shoot, they were 10 and 11, very responsible. I asked a friend of mine, coworker, who's also a certified firearms instructor, and we started them off with .22 caliber handgun and rifle. Very low kick, of course, because the last thing you want to do is scare them. If they shoot something that startles them or is very powerful in their hands, they may not want to shoot anything more. So start them all very slow and with the .22s, and eventually towards the end, let them shoot a 9mm to let them feel the difference between a .22 and a 9mm. It was a very positive experience for them. I think it's important that kids understand firearms and safety involving firearms, and I do believe that going to the range and shooting different types of firearms will give them a better understanding of that. Even if they never decide to own a firearm, I think an experience at the range will hopefully instill a sense of respect, vigilance, and thoughtfulness when it comes to firearm safety. Again, you have to make that final call as to when your kids are ready. You know your kids best. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share it. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, take care, and stay safe.